Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome back to Crying Suns. So we're picking up right where we left off before. We have a few more pieces of information to pick up, and then we're going to see if we can reactivate the Omni we recovered in this outpost. Positronic chip. Positronic positronic chip. Another Omni invention, I'm guessing. Actually, no. Your kind invented this, as incredible as that is. Specifically, Emperor Oberon. The positronic chip contains several purposes. 1, it contains the Rubicon, and 2, it dictates Omni functionality. My functions are specific to Gehenna, and as such are different from the functions of other Omnis, whether they be Imperial Outpost Omnis like the one here, Folder Omnis, Cube Omnis, Medical Omnis, Teacher Omnis, or the hundreds of other kinds of Omnis that exist in the Empire. Lastly, the positronic chips give Omnis quantum computing capabilities. It's what allows us to be so much smarter than you. I'm about to scrap you. Positronic chips are produced and distributed near Elysium. Of course, it's by design so that Oberon can closely monitor the positronic quota. Simply put, without a positronic chip, an Omni is little more than its exoframe. What do you want to know? Rubicon. Tell me more about the Rubicon. The Rubicon is a set of rules enforced at a very low level, ensuring that Omnis don't harm humans and don't deviate from their missions. Suppose an Omni disobeyed its Rubicon, what would happen then? Well, that is quite rare, but unfortunately there are examples of this occurring in the early days. But if that happens, then the chip would deactivate and trigger a self-termination feature in the Omni. Omni suicide? It's just a feature, Admiral, a rarely activated feature. Trust me, we'll see how rarely activated it is then. The quota. Quota? Yes, so as to maintain perpetual harmony in the Empire, Oberon created a quota. Depending on your house and whether it's minor or major, you receive a certain number of chips every 10 years. Who received the most? House Telos, of course. Oberon's house. Our house. And the fewest? One of the minor houses. Vicarelli. They have a pitiful quota. Embarrassing, really. I'd hate to be a Vicarelli Omni. Vicarelli might be the one who staged this problem. We shall see, won't we? We already know about Neo N, so ask him to reactivate it. Can you reactivate the Omni, Caliban? Unfortunately, no. Only Omni owners can do that. Besides, this Omni isn't just in sleep mode, it's been entirely shut off. Oh, alright, well, I guess I don't have any more questions then. I know enough for now, machine. It could be a good time to take a break, I agree. What do you want to do about this outpost? Let's see, just questions, huh? Answered all those. I think we just leave now, there's nothing else to do here. Continue on. Okay, machine, I'll admit it, something is wrong, at least in the Outer Rim. Something's always wrong in the Outer Rim, good God. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Oh, good. An anomaly. Which could be either good or bad, and I won't know till I warp there. Is a battleship. It's one of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this one will be friendly? Oh, I doubt it, Lieutenant. I doubt it. That ship you got there. I'm gonna enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. You're going down, whatever the hell you are. Battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Why, thank you. Each basic squadron type best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing it with a massive bonus boost, massive damage bonus if properly matched. Be sure to find out a unit's strength and weakness before deploying it. And yes, I can normally speak quite fine. Quite well would actually be the word. Good Lord. Squadron. All right. Launch that squadron. Fighters. Go get them. Dude, go get them. Don't just mess around. Kill their fighters. Now go destroy their squadron bay. I'll destroy their squadron bay too if I can. I took damage? How'd I take damage? Oh, I didn't. It just popped up. Another set of fighters. Oh, yes. Though we had yet another brush with death, at least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Yeah, maybe make those scanners better. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Anomalies are destinations with a higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Unfortunately, we don't know till we get there. It's a gamble. Good to know. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. So can I have another squadron? Encountered anomaly main mission. I can go to the secret military base. Well, let's go to the secret military base. That sounds like fun. There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting ground signal, roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello? Is anyone there? This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tegan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni, and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. This some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omnis shut down. Impossible. The Omnis shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. Can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not sure even Oberon does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for the when, 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything: food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Wow, you guys became overly reliant. That's a bad idea. Now, who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? Ask how you can help the planet. Yes. What can the NS Odysseus do to help? Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those scum out of the way. The Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the Outer Rim. I have. The Scrappers are a group of hideous, cancerous scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neo-N. When the Omni shut down, causing the fold net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. They're not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian, but they're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? How? Telos Tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the academy. True, but the Scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked off one here, another there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements. Not with our folder down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone, all of us, unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. The ones that haven't been scavenged for their parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Is there something else you want, Admiral? How can we turn them back on? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You have to solve that mystery on your own. And once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. Where should we start? I hate to say it, but Mother's probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down in this cluster, didn't she? Then again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Something else you want to know? Learn more about scrap. You mentioned something called scrap. Can you tell me more about this? Well, now that the Omni has been inactive for so long, Imperial Sol, the former currency, no longer holds value of any sort. The only thing that does is scrap. Remnants of Omni tech. Its metals, ship materials, and Neo-N are energy source. As Omni tech becomes scarcer and scarcer, which it has over the last 20 years, its value has appreciated, causing people to act in increasingly desperate and violent ways to get it. I'm not surprised. We'll be good at violence. That's why scrappers want to destroy your ship so much. It's so they can collect its broken down parts and sell them, just so they can prolong their miserable lives. It's not just the scrappers and the pirates who desire the stuff. It's just that most of us common folk aren't willing to kill for it. At least not yet. Wow. Nice. Ask about Mother. Mother? You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's what they call her. Their leader. Mother, Mom, Mommy. It's all very upsetting and more than a little fucking creepy. Jesus. From what I gather, she was the one who started the scrappers, fostering a punk, nihilistic scavenging philosophy among their sordid ranks. And who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners, I think. The worst of the worst. When the Omni shut down, the prisoners escaped from their Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Telos tech, like the battleship you have. And she and the boils who work for her will kill you for it and enjoy doing it too. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving men and women to bolster her numbers and make them into her playthings and baby makers. Oh god, that sounds bad. Playthings and baby makers. You don't want to know who they are. But since you asked, the playthings are mother's sex slaves, and the baby makers are, you know, what she uses to make babies. Scrappers often die young from their neo-in tumors, as they should. Thank Oberon for that. Mother uses her baby makers to keep the scrapper numbers growing. Oh my god. She supposedly has baby making stations spread throughout these sectors. Frankly, I can't imagine a worse place. Is there something else you want to know? Where can I find this individual so I can straight up murder her? Did she do it? Is Mother the reason the Omni shut down in these sectors? Like I said before, Admiral, I couldn't say. But if she didn't do it, I'd wager some serious scrap she knows who did. But I don't recommend asking her, Admiral. I don't recommend getting anywhere near her for that matter. Frankly, Mother terrifies me. Tell me more. Each sector is controlled by one of Mother's cronies. You'll recognize them by their freakish mutations brought on by their exposure to too much Neo-N. But I sincerely hope you don't see them, because if you do, well, usually you don't live to talk about it. Not the bravest thing to do, but I'll say it again. Hide. Make yourself inconspicuous, Admiral. And if you're lucky, you'll live another 10 or 15 years. I don't blame you. It's not exactly for the faint of heart. Yeah. The other theories. Let's go. What theories have you heard about the shutdown? I've heard a few, Admiral. Even in times of starvation, people like to gossip. That's what humans are good at. Gossip and murder. I mean, it's what we do. Well, gossip and violence, not necessarily murder. Probably the most popular theory around here is the omnivirus theory, which is that somehow the Omnis got some kind of machine virus that quickly spread and ultimately shut them down. That theory doesn't hold water for me. Why not? It doesn't explain how or why they all shut down at the same time, which, you know, they seemingly did. One moment they're working, doing what they've always done, making our lives easier, making you exceedingly dependent on them so you die when they're not around. But they weren't. I don't know of any virus that can do that, do you? What other theories? Well, after that, you've got your less credible theories, such as, well, you've got your Omni mass suicide theory that states that the Omnis, upset over their role in the Empire, somehow found a way to shut themselves down, to kill themselves because they no longer wanted to live. Then you've got your Omni rapture theory, which is the Omnis left this realm to go to a heavenly realm. This theory is popular among certain fringe religious groups. Whack jobs, if you ask me. It sounds like it. Last but not least, you've got your alien shutdown theory, which is that hostile aliens from another galaxy, or another dimension, shut down all of our Omnis so they could conquer us. The big problem with that theory is that, as far as I know, the hostile aliens never showed up. What do you think? Me? I think we never should have become so dependent on the things in the first place. That's what I think. Well, you're right. Is there something else you want to know? No, I'm good. I promise, in the name of Oberon, we'll take care of these scrappers and get your Omnis up and running again. You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail, or you'll stop trying sooner or later. Or worse yet, you'll die. But take this Neo in, Admiral. We have plenty at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. And like I said, I know it's not the bravest thing to do, but it's best if you hide. You live longer that way. Only 4, huh? End of transmission. Do you believe what he said, Admiral? Unfortunately, yes. It explains everything we've seen so far. The Omnis shut down in the Outer Rim, and so did their tech, including this clusters folder. And that's why these scrappers now run things. So what do we do now? First thing we need to do is find this mother and kill the bitch. As Bowie said, if she didn't shut the Omnis down, chances are she knows who or what did. You want to move on, Admiral? Open the star map by clicking on it and choosing our next system. Otherwise, you might want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. Could be a good opportunity to gather some resources and put your commandos to use. Now that you've learned the basics, your second dock has been unlocked. Remember to make good use of it while commanding your squadrons. A numerical advantage is often a turning point in battle. You can access the expedition dashboard here. Minimal requirements. 3 commandos. Do I have 3 commandos? I can have a frigate to take out fighters and fighters to take out drones. I would like frigates to take out fighters, please. Apparently, I don't have bombers. Prep mission. Oh, upgrades? 1 officer support dock. 2. I don't have enough officers. Add weapon dock to use additional weapons in battle. The more weapon docks you have, the greater your firepower. You still need to have enough weapons to dock them. Ah, well, that sucks. Scavenging Neo-N Hypercube cannot fail. Had a chance to extract additional. I feel like ground control is probably a good one. Allows for 3 retreats during each expedition. Retreating will cost 50% of loot or 50% of the... Okay. I want to max that out. I feel like ground-based things are going to be very important. I want to see what our commandos can do. Send in the Marines? Maybe? No major threat detected. Okay. This is the number of commandos sent on the expedition. Minimum requirements for commandos is 3. The maximum number of commandos will be sent up to 10 if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better your chances for success. This section displays the types of artifacts you will have a chance to collect during the expedition. Each type will always yield the same kind of reward. Displays the threats. Number of possible retreats your team will have during the expedition. Officer survival represents chance your leading officer has to return safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back injured. Injured officers have a chance to die. Okay. The resource extraction meter represents the minimum and maximum percent of encountered resources, artifacts included, that your team will have a chance to bring back with them to your ship if your leading officer survives the expedition. The commando survival meter represents the chances your commandos have to return safely. It displays the minimum maximum possible number of commandos that will not make it back to your ship. Wow. So yeah, you seem to be the better choice all the way around. So I'm gonna send you Tamar Hamilton. Launch. Lieutenant, Caliban's detected an artifact on this planet, and I want it. That could be helpful to our mission. We have a good idea where it is, but we'll need you and a team of commandos on the ground to find and extract it. We'll have visuals, but space to ground communication will be minimal. We can't risk giving away the location of our battleship or exposing you to potential local threats. Only contact us when it's necessary to do so, and I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. Of course, any additional resources you encounter should be extracted too. Now get going. A shuttle's waiting for you and the commandos, and good luck down there. Thank you, sir. We'll get to it then. Danger. Danger avoided. Danger. Danger avoided. The line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Should we continue with the mission? Yeah? Oh. 3 hurt. Nice. Give me that scrap. Nice. Yeah, keep going. Nothing found. God damn it. Keep going. Like, who are they persuading? You found the base. Oh, that looks cool. Nothing found. Oh, Neo-N fuel. I'll take that. Waiting for extraction. Cool. Come on home. You didn't get me a whole lot. Choose your next destination. But it works. Each node represents a stellar system you can visit. Each interstitial jump to a neighboring system costs 1 Neo-N. Each system contains different points of interest. Ground signal indicator shows systems with planetary expedition. Trading beacon shows systems where you can buy or repair equipment. An anomaly shows systems where there's a high level of risk and or reward. Each time you jump, the current sector's rulers get more suspicious. Once the alert counter reaches 0, they will follow your tracks and try to find you. Being caught will result in a very difficult and unprofitable encounter. Well, that sucks. Oh, I have to get all the way across. Okay, so this is basically FTL. Shipyard, secret military base, and an anomaly. Army depot, an anomaly, and a trading beacon. And I actually can't get to that one. 3 anomalies, man. What do I have to do? Go here, here, and then here? I feel like going this way would probably be our best bet because of those anomalies, but it would require us to backtrack, I think. And I don't know if the game will let me do that. And this one just appears to be a perfectly safe option. I'm going here. Oh, that's the only system you're going to let me go to? Come on. Oh, it's because I'm here. Okay, my mistake. I thought I was over at the entrance. Sorry. Shipyard. Let's go here. Yeah, I thought I was at the entrance. My bad. Sir, a church battleship hiding in the asteroid field. Church? Does it see us, Hawks? I don't believe so, sir. In those rocks, its visibility must be slim to none. Is it possible to attack? We could, though in an environment like this, we could sustain heavy damage doing so. There is another idea. I'm listening. If we have a specialist officer skilled in demolition, we could blow some of those asteroids into their battleship. Probably won't destroy it, but it could clip its wings a little. Then we can move in and finish the job. We don't have that ability, so let's just... I want this, though. Oh! Attack it. 50-50. We go in. The church ship isn't going to get away just because of a few rocks. Risky move, sir. But I like it. Not that you need my approval. Sir, we're through without incident and are within weapons range of the enemy. Excellent. Now let's finish the job. Let's go. I want both of you guys deployed, and I want you to fire at that immediately. You can guide your units along waypoints. To do this, select one of your squadrons on the battlefield and choose a destination while holding the control or command key. I want you to follow along. Go. That is a cruiser. Are we ready to fire? Take a shot. Oh, we got a cruiser Mark 1, an impaler. Oh, that was worth it. That was so very worth the risk. Scavenge. Just one? Really? Takes more damage at short range. Fires projectile, dealing 10 damage to the battleship no matter the distance. Oh. So I can just deploy this next to me. I like that. We can keep the fighter to deal with their fighters. We can use the impaler to sit around us. Okay, cool. Abandoned auto factory. Show me what sits here. Incoming message. An Imperial ship. We don't get many of those our way these days at the clinic. What can I do for you? Ask about it. Tell me more about this station. Before the shutdown, this was a hospital where we treated patients with all kinds of mental problems. Omni-inferiority complex is probably being our bread and butter. Omni-envy. A serious problem for citizens of the Empire. I still think you guys are behind all this. But that was then. Now the clinic is little more than a refuge for a few of us human doctors and our families. It's not much, but we call it home. Yeah, you're right. It's not much. Admiral, if I might, this would be a good chance to help the officers and crew with some of their problems. Problems? Sir, some of the crew are starting to worry that their emotionally linked memories are never going to come back. Talking with a shrink, a psychiatrist, I mean, could do them some good. Ask the doctor to help your crew. Doctor, some of my crew members are having some difficulties. Depressed over the shutdown, I take it? More like fatigued from trying to restore the Emperor's sectors to their former state. I see. That would wear a person down. Well, we'd be happy to do what we can, Admiral. It'd be like the old days again. Of course, we'll need scrap for the job. I'm afraid our days of pro bono work are on hold for the moment. Let's pay a medium amount. Let's not skimp on helping our people. We'd be happy to pay for your help. Very well. Send over your crew when ready. Oh, and just to let you know, we have a plasma nuke aimed at your battleship. Try anything funny and we'll make you bleed. Tough lady. I like it. Well, Lieutenant Ozu, I don't. She's threatening my ship. Well, I've done all that I can, Admiral. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disturbed by these sessions. Disturbed? Your crew members are almost entirely incapable of recalling their most important personal memories. But more troubling than their memory loss are their severe delusions. They claim to recall dying. They claim to recall dying over and over again. Hey, I haven't died yet. Do you have any explanation for this, Admiral? Anything that might shed light on this? I wish I could tell you more, Doctor. I do, but unfortunately, I get it. Classified information. I just thought I would ask. Good luck on your travels, Admiral. I have a feeling you're going to need it. I want more officers. That's what I want. Let's prepare another ground expedition. Again, you seem to be much better at this. So you go. Check it out, my friend. Get me some stuff. Thank you. Discretion. Shoot if you have to. I'm actually okay if you have to kill some locals. Nice. Yeah, continue with the mission. Why stop now? Look at all this scrap. We ain't stopping. Keep going. You're good. Keep going. Ow. Don't be a dick now. All right, let's go. You did good. You brought us a lot of stuff. I like it. Upgrades. Let's look at upgrades again. Why not? I would like another squadron, Doc. But I think I'm going to increase my weapon bays. I know I don't have the weapons to fill them yet, but let's max that out just to be ready. So that's where we should go. 2 anomalies. In fact, that's the only options really giving me. However, there's a shipyard up here. I could go to a shipyard. And there's a trading beacon. I don't really have the cash to spend, so let's go to just here. Yeah, this is definitely FTL. A small civilian transport vessel, sir. Please, don't attack. This is an Imperial ship, Captain. If you're a friend of the Empire, you're a friend to us. Oh, I assure you we are. The Empire has always been good to us. Very good. Where are you headed? Traveling somewhere, Captain? We're trying. Our planet, not far from here, was attacked by scrappers. Terrible, vicious, hideous creatures. Thankfully, we managed to escape. Now we're simply trying to find a new home and arrive there in one piece. And where will this new home be? Anywhere that's safe, Admiral. Any moon or planet where we can live without fearing for our lives. Even a trash planet, if not too revolting, would serve our purposes fine. Ask Caliban what a trash planet is. A planet where other planets send their trash and sewage, Admiral. Do people live there? Not usually, but certain creatures do. Offer the ship some of your Neo-N. Yeah, let's make some friends. Please, as a friend of the Empire, take some of our Neo-N to assist you on your journey. Thank you, Admiral. You're very generous, but we have all the Neo-N we need. Your pride prevents you from taking it. I suppose you could say that, yes. These are not times to be prideful, Captain. Not if you wish to see this new home and keep your passengers safe. Please take it. It's yours. Thank you, Admiral. Please accept this as a show of thanks. It takes up too much space in our cargo, and hopefully we won't need it where we're going. Ooh, a new cannon. Yes, I'm glad we upgraded our weapons. Nice. So piercer laser. This does no damage to a battleship's hull. So do I use this on like fighters? Well, either way, I'm glad we have a second weapon. That will come in very handy. And with that though, I am all out of time for today. So thank you everybody so very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Crying Suns. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed the video at all, then please by all means, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suit you today. And I'll see you next time.